When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Game.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Warren will try to right side. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
To the air, Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They toss it to Warren. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Now 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Rodgers. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Robert Woods from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are able to widen their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And again, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw is Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Rodgers. Running the slant, that's Robert Woods. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers to throw once more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Warren. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Rodgers completes it to Austin. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Allen. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A final shot before half for Allen. His throw incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
2nd down.
Throwing now is Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Being chased out left. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore, 30 yards. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A handoff for Warren. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Warren. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On play action, now Rodgers. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back. He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on the... rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To the air, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has
to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the and say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. A kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. To the air right away. Here's Shuck. And incomplete to open things up.
Hang up your man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They go play action here with Shuck. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 75 yards. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. A They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a run with Warren. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A short one there to Fryermuth. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Rodgers again now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Ball resting on the 9 on third and goal. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Shuck now to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Taysom Hill.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Throwing, Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9. And Shaheed going to go in motion. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. They find some open field here. Alvin Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 57 yards. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 yards still to go, third down now. Here's Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. Now second and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kamara up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Second down at the 31-yard line.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Alert, alert.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
At the 45-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43.
That's good for us Steelers.
Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up second down at the 16.
Throwing is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
The Steelers will
Rodgers will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
16. Steelers 6. Here's Boswell to kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Austin. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Pass the stick.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 30 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Rodgers to throw once more. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad